I'm Chris Lord Alge. We're here at PKO Studios in beautiful Madrid, Spain. What's CLA doing in Spain? Well, I'm here to show you about Heritage Audio. I'm lucky enough to go to the Heritage office to see how things are done, and today we're looking at something very special, the Successor. A brand new multi-purpose bus compressor, anything compressor, and I have the prototype here today. I have just spent half the day listening to tracks that I know very well, trying every setting possible. Because as we all know, CLA is very much about compression and has got every piece of gear in the world. But this is a piece of gear we're all gonna need, okay? The Successor is the next level, the next generation of compression. Let me explain why, okay? This is gonna give you all the familiar sounds you've heard in every other compressor. But some of the secret stuff that you're gonna have in here that's super necessary that I don't find in any other compressor is the ability to have an attack that's so fast, okay, it's more of a limiter, okay? And the release that's so fast, there's no compressor with an attack and release this fast, okay? Also very important here, which is we are in this generation of wet dry, okay? This lets you really tailor your bus and tailor your mix for perfection. So it starts out by lights off means nobody's home, means you are in bypass, okay? Dynamics in, we're hot to go. A great feature in our blend control is the fact that you can disable the wet dry. This is full wet, so you can set your wet dry and then compare A/B between full compress and percentage compression, which is wet dry. I found that a great feature, so you can actually hear good, bad, good, great, okay? Two great features. Our gain, our makeup on the output of this is fixed in 2 dB steps. So it doesn't go below 0, okay? Doesn't freeze you out, it's right at 0, okay? So, ratio, attack, release, our threshold, in and out, nice and obvious, meters off, you know it's not working, okay? There's also a meter adjust, which we hope you never have to use because these devices are handmade right here in Madrid, Spain by a great team. So quality equipment, as is all Heritage Audio. But the other function on here that's very unusual is our sidechain filter, okay? Now, I use a bus compressor with no sidechain, okay, because I'm an old guy. But now that I've heard this, I've learned the new ways, okay? By having the 80 hertz or 160, 80 lets the kick drum through. 160 lets the kick and snare kind of come through the mix. It's compressing everything else, okay? Another really cool feature is when you have a mix that's got too much snare drum, pretty much like all of mine. They all have too much snare drum. So when you get a situation where, wow, you have a little too much of that snare popping through, you can actually set the filter where the detector's seeing more 800, right? Pretty cool, and that could come in handy on a vocal that's really honky, so it's kind of ducking the 1K. Then you also have the same thing with 3K. It makes the 3K detector see more 3K. Then it has a situation where you have this low pass effect where, say you have a mix that's really splashy, lots of crashes. Well, if you put it all the way to the last setting, which is 5K and above, it's detecting those more. So you're not compressing the whole mix to get the cymbals out or to get the sibilants out. You're actually able to almost de-ess the mix in a certain way, but have the warmth of the actual compression. So that was the full rundown, okay? The Successor, 1 rack space, brand new prototype coming to you here in later 2019, we hope. But I'm telling you what, the prototype is coming with me. So here at Heritage Audio at PKO, I'm Chris Lord Alge, and I'm showing you a first look at the great new item, the Successor. So get on board, get one today.